Before, yeah, before I would like simply to say many thanks for inviting me for this meeting. Before I will start sharing my presentation, and I have planned to share presentation for 20 minutes approx, or maybe 25. Let's see, and also we have a couple of videos for today. So if you have enough time for this, our plan is 1 hour meeting, right, Bettina? In general.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So I will share my presentation. One second.
We see your presentation.
Yeah, just 1 second. I think it's not presentation. 1 second.
It's not full screen yet.
Yeah, I can't. Do you see my slides?
Yeah, we see your slides, and
unfortunately, I cannot change
This
it.
is okay. You can always make the slides a little bit bigger, and that makes the side panel go away as well.
I don't know why, but it's not allowed for me to demonstrate slide by slide. Can I demonstrate like this? Is it okay?
Yeah, no problem. We see.
That's fine.
Don't worry.
Okay.
Okay.
Dear colleague, thanks a lot for inviting me once again, and I would like to talk with you about eudaimonic entrepreneurship education today. Just before introducing myself, some insights from a conference which took place a few months ago in Munich, Free EU conference. What I took from this conference, I could see that there is a trend to linking mature entrepreneurship research and practice in entrepreneurship education. I think we all could see the scope of inner development goals and well-being in research and practice. From international colleagues from Brazil, from Japan, and other countries, I also could see some insights from mutual learning research. And yes, as for eudaimonic well-being, my topic, I developed my research now in this area. I can see that almost everybody, at least, are familiar with the term eudaimonic well-being. So now it's quite well developed. So my name is Volodya Shchegolev, and I live and work in Israel for the last 3 years, where I relocated my family life with my children, with my parents, and with my wife, with everybody. And yes, my background is connected with entrepreneurship education and its development at universities. And now I developed this project, Carambole U universe platform, online platform for eudaimonic entrepreneurship education. From my background, I can say that there was interesting moment in 2007, 2008, when I got my MBA from Stockholm School of Economics. We used to study a lot of entrepreneurship cases in this program. And I enjoyed it a lot. And already next year, I had the chance to meet with Harvard Business School guru, Howard Stevenson. I think you all know him quite well. And I had the chance to speak with him about case study development. And I asked him why we don't have good number of cases, case study, where they can actually listen direct quotes from entrepreneurs. And
Vladimir, are you already at the 4th slide? We still see your CV.
Yeah, CV. Yeah. So quotes are quite limited, and it's a pity because it's very interesting, very emotional part of entrepreneurship case where we can listen to direct speech of real hero entrepreneur. And he said, it's very expensive, it's not so easy, and we try to follow our typical way of case study production. My research for last years is connected with entrepreneurship psychology, entrepreneurship education, And in a cross-cultural way, I would say. You can see that I have some research publications jointly with international colleagues from different universities. And it's very much focused on culture, on psychology, and well-being for last years. So in despite of changing and relocation my life to Israel, I continue my developments in this area and jointly with my international colleagues. Yeah, what is the problem? I would like to speak about entrepreneurship education. I think the main problem from GES, Global University Entrepreneurial Spirit, you know this monitoring, annual monitoring, which is organized internationally, we can see that persistence is the main pain, let's say, at universities nowadays, and resilience. And yes, students, they can promise, postgraduate students, they can promise that they will try to follow entrepreneurial way in the future. But in reality, it doesn't happen. And our project is very much focused on this category of people who actually can announce that they would like to be founders, but in reality, they prefer a corporate trajectory in the future. The problems of and lack of persistence is connected with no positive optimism, weak mental toughness, and missing love for challenge. This is outcomes of GES research. This is Swiss research. I think you all know this research, right? GES, quite famous annual monitoring of students' intentions. And I represented this survey in Russia when I used to live in Russia before war started. And problem area I would like to focus with my project is connected with almost no why in university entrepreneurship education. I believe it is quite important issue because universities teach how, what, and when, and students feel lack of answering the question why. And I think it's very much creates problems in persistence and culture of consistency. And without these foundations answering to this question, students lack the deeper connections to their entrepreneurial path. Yeah, and finally, we, in frame of Start for Future network of universities, we created this project. So we were, you could consider us as an educational tech startup, which was incubated in Start for Future program by Belfast University. And our project is very much connected with this quote of very famous American poet. I've learned that making a living is not the same thing as making a life. This is a very important quote for our project. Yeah, speaking about problem and solution, when we try to position ourselves, our small team, let's say, with our platform developments, we say that we are overlay for long-term determination and drive. And we try to answer this question, why start a new business as an authentic self-development and personal growth. This is our main focus. If we compare us with, let's say, other answers to this question, why start a new business? Because when we follow all education, entrepreneurship education surveys among universities, they try to answer these questions, but unfortunately, we feel lack of authentic self-development, which we believe is very much important. And we are focused on success. We consider entrepreneurial success within well-being, because in general, case study and other approaches, let's say, about third stories of entrepreneurs are connected with financial, marketing, or social goals, and they have lack considering entrepreneurial life success. So our focus is entrepreneurial life success instead of considering success simply in frame of venture creation. And we try to create platform which will inspire, engage, and the most important, to create persistent skills among students. We are, why Carambole U? What does it mean, Carambole? Carambole is a French billiard, where for us it is association where we link contemporary research insights with practice. That's why white ball in our billiard, it is research. So reasoning for our project is these quotes you can see. We are very much influenced by Uti Stefan insights when she speaks about eudaimonic well-being, and her insight is that eudaimonic well-being benefits persistence. This is very important for us. And entrepreneurship positively empowers subjective vitality rather in frame of eudaimonic well-being than hedonic well-being. This is very, very important for our project, and this creates basis and fundament of our activities of our team. Marco van Gelderen, I think you all know him quite well, and in one of his last research, his prediction is that by 2030, entrepreneurial education will recognize entrepreneurship as a path to self-actualization and enhanced life satisfaction. I think it's very important also for all of us. And finally, my colleague from Israel, Nadav Shir, this is his area of research, entrepreneurial life satisfaction and entrepreneurial success. He's a practical, let's say, insight from his research. He believes that practical importance is connected with considering well-being in cross-cultural lens. It's very important for today's research. And we met with him, we discussed a lot our project, and this is his suggestion where we have to develop our activities. And our project is very much connected with, let's say, different countries' analysis. Yes, so we did a marketing survey among entrepreneurs. So it's not research, it's more about survey. And we can see that this priority with eudaimonic well-being, it is more than 50% from our target audience. And from this 50%, almost 80%, they view success in entrepreneurship as self-fulfillment, rather than through the lens of financial results. This is also very important for us. And yes, eudaimonic well-being, when we compare it with hedonic well-being, of course, our platform, we speak about living the moment, so we're considering episodes, life episodes, as a very important tool of entrepreneurship education. And we are focused on analysis, how entrepreneurs, successful entrepreneurs, get this subjective vitality from the process of overcoming challenges. And we are focused on these challenges. Our platform is about it's a quick lemonading platform. We call it lemonading on the basis of effectuation model. And we use these terms, lemons and lemonades, because, of course, for us, our focus is effectuators. And we try to analyze and how entrepreneurs turn challenging lemons into lemonade well-being and entrepreneurial life success. And yes, our goals is to inspire, to engage, and to persist. This is very important. And we use artificial intelligence. We collaborate with Tel Aviv University in Israel. In our team, we have researcher from Tel Aviv University. What she does for us, she tries to validate our heroes whom we invite to our platform with artificial intelligence, that they are real heroes and they follow eudaimonic well-being development. Yeah, so this is our partner here in Israel. And finally, our platform, what we do, what we examine. We examine entrepreneurial life success and eudaimonic well-being development on the basis of quick video cases. quick video cases. Each case is about 4-8 minutes, minimum 4 minutes, maximum 8 minutes. Lemons are entrepreneurial life episodes where we examine decisions with potential negative impact on life satisfaction. As for lemonades, both our heroes and our platform research group, we consider this situation as a lemonade because entrepreneur could turn lemon into real lemonade. And he could empower his entrepreneurial life satisfaction and subjective vitality in frame of eudaimonic well-being. How we make this process, how we create these lemons and lemonades, I will share with you in a few minutes. But before doing this, I also would like to say that we have this long, in-depth interviews which our students, our learners of our platform, they can watch. It's almost 70 minutes each interview, and we have this, I think, funny name, mini PhD in eudaimonic entrepreneurship. Our students can enjoy after learning lemons and lemonades. And we are very much focused on analysis of psychological well-being in both frames, in frame of psychological well-being theory and self-determination theory. And what educators do, they should analyze jointly with students this development of well-being during the video analysis. Yeah, so each lemon and each lemonade, it is quick video case, 1 page plus quick 5 minutes video. And this is our categories we analyze. So main categories: transitioning to self-employment and overcoming fears, self-actualization and finding your true self, behavior in crises, family dynamics is very important, relationships with family members, with kids, with parents, with your partners, and challenges within your team. So we create these categories of video cases in frame of eudaimonic well-being. And maybe now it's a good time to demonstrate you, Bettina, can you please do it? First example of lemonade we did. But before doing this, maybe, Bettina, I sent you material which you can share by email, via email with our colleagues. It's actually this 1 page, which also is very important because each case consists of 2 parts. So all students, they have to read 1 page and then they have to watch this 5 minutes video. In our case, please read this material later. We will not spend our time on doing this now because it consumes a lot of time, your time, but I think it's very important to consider it as a combination. So when your students come to your lessons, first they read for a couple of minutes this 1 page interview, and then they watch video.
I wonder how much you are solving problems or whether you are exploring opportunities or exploring horizons for people.
Let me make this in parallel, so the similarities.
Okay.
Why I start making the watches?
Yeah.
Because I always dream to have the watches.
Absolutely. Yeah, well, there you go. Yeah.
Why I start making the airplane, how it was.
Yeah.
You don't know. So once my friend met me, he came to me in my house, and usually the Georgians, they getting some bottle of wine and drinking and talking and things like that, So we start talking. He loves also. He's my colleague, my very good friend. So he also loves the airplanes,
Right,
So I have the 2 models made of him. So they are so.
Yeah.
And he said, "Oh, so how I like to fly, you know. I said, me as well, I love to fly, you know. Let's go to fly. That I said, how many times we should to go and ask that pilot to let us fly, you know. So it's a little bit shame, you know. So we became the shameless guys, you know. So I said that, and I said, why we cannot have our own airplanes? And I said, let's build the airplane. And right next day, I swear, right next day, I start to build my airplane. Yeah. Right next day. And I got the one single, we built the single seat airplane, you know, ultralight airplane.
What makes it the design house of Georgia? Obviously, you're Georgian. Sure. I understand the name is a Georgian name. Give me a little bit of an insight into your sort of brand values and yourself, and, you know, whether it's easy to have a Georgian brand, whether it's only for Georgia, or whether it is a global brand.
Hardest thing. Right. I guess the hardest thing. Much easier to make the brand abroad in some foreign countries where the names are the ordinary thing. I mean, the brand names, right? You know, than in Georgia. We have no such a tradition to use our own names as a brand name, you know. The Georgians always try to avoid, you know, to be the behind of some actions, you know, and to be hidden. So not in the front, you know, so, but they're doing the business. Usually in Georgia, the Georgian never believes in a Georgian, you know, so until some foreigner will beat on your shoulder, you know, so, and we will say there's some good words about you. So right after this, you are the star, you know, but not before. And therefore, it's very hard, you know, to shape to get the trust is the hardest thing, you know, in Georgia. In the beginning, right in the beginning, when I started making watches, brand name was the unique. It was not like the Shchegolev. It was the brand name unique. Why? Because I tried to prove to myself that I can really make the internationally requested product which has my name, because I in one moment I started maybe most of my projects are successful because of my name. The people they know that it was designed by me, and they think that, oh, this is a good, you know. So trust, maybe they don't like, but they say in any case that, oh, this is a good, you know. So, and it was like that I was the hidden behind of this project, unique. So, and nobody knew my name in the USA, you know. So, and I started selling the watches in the USA. And it was very well accepted, you know. So I was in shock when I started selling in the USA through the online, you know. I've got the many requests to sell them the watches. So even I've got the distributors and etc. etc. So, and when I tried after to register the company name in the Europe, and
it will be the end. You will see. It's in a couple of minutes.
The same class, they had the name, the unique, you know. So, and I decided, okay, so I'm sure that nobody has my surname, you know. So they registered, and I did the steps. So, and after it was honestly partially the hard for me. In that moment, little bit I become as the shy guy, you know. So that's the to shiny your name and this. I don't know. It was a little bit hard for me, you know. So, but now I'm sure that it was the right step.
Yeah, thank you, Bettina. This is simply an example of video which we demonstrate to our students, our learners. I have to say that we speak with with entrepreneurs who usually don't speak, let's say, with media, and they are closed from eyes of society, This is very successful entrepreneur from Georgia, maybe the most successful, like Elon Musk in the United States. So in Georgia, this is very famous person. You can see his fashion brand almost on each corner in Tbilisi, in Batumi, and other cities. And our project, we have special procedure how to communicate with such people. And we actually, I will show you methodology, how we meet with people, because we do it step by step. We had also preliminary meeting, preliminary talk, etc., etc., and I will explain. But in general, this is example to demonstrate, first of all, entrepreneurial spirit. Exactly, if we speak about entrepreneurial spirit, which aspect of entrepreneurial spirit, from your point of view, was demonstrated here in this short video, in this quick video? What you can say maybe about entrepreneurial spirit? Could you see this entrepreneurial spirit?
Someone wants to speak up?
Yes. You know, sorry, he's very immediate. So he has a dream. He wants to see if he goes to work. It's not like a long strategy, or you know, he prototypes ahead, I could guess. Mm-hmm. I don't know if that answers.
Mm-hmm. You could see that from very beginning he demonstrated this love to challenge himself. That he had a discussion with his friend that he will build, he will construct airplane by himself, and he did it, and he proud of this, and this is a part of his story. Now they develop airplane for Georgian Airlines, his design fashion group, and he's a very famous designer. He used to work for Porsche, for Japanese, Chinese companies, and this let's say preliminary story is spoken in this transcript, which will be sent to you after our meeting, and you will see. Because before students discuss this video, they have to read just one page to get some first preliminary information about hero and about his deep insights about well-being. But in this stage, you could see how our psychology expert from Cambridge University, his name is Paul Bourne, he's our advisor and good friend. We create these videos jointly with him as a person who communicates, let's say, for video recordings with our heroes. So you could see already, let's say, final part of this video. But in general, this in-depth interview, it's 70 minutes. Bettina, I will continue my presentation.
Yeah.
So now you can see categories of lemons and lemonades. Yeah, in this case, in case when he made this decision to name his brand after himself, which is not accepted, let's say, in Georgia on a cultural, let's say, code level, because for Georgians, as he said, quite modest, and for them it's not typical, it's not usual, it's not their tradition. That's why this decision was so difficult. And in this case, we speak about category when person in the process of transitioning to self-employment and overcoming fears. So we speak about this category of questions, but of course it is also connected with marketing as well, because he shared with us how he, first of all, tried to start his business, launch his business in the United States, and he was successful without Shchegolev name, without main name, and that's why each quick video case can be used in, let's say, in both frames. It can be used in entrepreneurship frame, which we speak about eudaimonic well-being, but at the same time, it is a good source of information for marketing, finance and traditional management functions, of course, as well. I have already many cases about also family situations, which are very deep and very inside, where people speak about their relationships with kids, with wife, with partners. But I will not share it right now, but in the future we will organize special program, and you are very welcome to participate as educators. And I will share this information with you quite soon. Yeah, so we analyzed with our survey quotes and drawbacks about case study. And if it is possible, please also make input to our survey. This is a QR code where you can answer to our questions about well-being cases. What do you think about it? Does it have real potential in the future? And what are your expectations? So we have some marketing questions regarding this. Yeah. So what is our project what our project is about besides well-being, let's say? So we see some pains in entrepreneurship education. First of all, entrepreneurial curriculum at universities. We see that people who use case study, they see these problems and obstacles that students consider case study as a heavy preparations, and they quite often don't understand why they should prepare themselves for case study. So they don't understand this reasoning. And in our case, our video cases about well-being, they are very quick. They don't require preparation. And at the same time, we believe, and we will convince it with our platform, they shape these persistence skills. Some educators, they don't use case study. Bettina, I don't know, do you use case study in your own?
No.
No. Yeah. The reasons for this could be different. But quite many educators, they say they don't use case study because it's not fresh. It's something about 2005 or something like this. And in our case, our platform creates fresh, direct lemonading. So our heroes, they share episodes about their current situations, current situation life episodes. This is very important because when we ask questions about challenges, we usually speak about situations which they experienced 2 weeks, 3 weeks ago, and this is really fresh content from our heroes. And yes, as for extra curriculum, I believe that when we invite to our classrooms educators, not educators, entrepreneurs, to share their experience, quite often these meetings have this superficial in nature, because when we can get in-depth insights only in personal talks, as you understand. So this is something we cannot change in our life. That's why when we create this platform and long in-depth interviews to share these real challenges with students, we also consider it as an option for inviting entrepreneur to your classroom. You simply demonstrate our video and then discuss with students. All our heroes we invite to platform, we speak with them and we convince them that it will be used by universities for educational purpose. That's why entrepreneurs, they are ready to share with us their real life challenges they experience with their kids, with their families, with their partners, and they openly tell us about episodes which they experienced just 1 day ago in their serious, let's say, situations. Yes, as for future, we also consider our platform as a tool for B2C audience, not only for universities, but for people who would like to change their trajectory from corporate trajectory to entrepreneurial way of development. So our target audience for our platform is also connected with white collars who are altering their trajectory to self-employment. So finally, what I would like to say, we have this open platform. This is open research project where we invite experts, researchers, psychology researchers to collaborate with us. And I would like to invite you as a members of entrepreneurial life and career design community, life design community, to participate in this project. Yes, as for, let's say, material part, we are not ready to pay salary, but for example, when we invite psychologists to speak with entrepreneurs on this third stage, when we produce, make video production platform, we are ready to reimburse small sum of money, of course. But in-depth lemonading interview, this process, so what we do, first of all, careful pre-selection. For us, it is important that we speak with effectuators. And for this, we created not simply questionnaire, but we have vignettes where our respondents, they actually provide feedback for situations where we analyze that we have real effectuators. So for us, it is very important that we have effectuators for all 5 dimensions of effectuation. And for us, it is very important that our heroes, they have had in their story career change to self-employment. This is also very important factor for us. We do preliminary in-depth interview. So before making video, we make preliminary in-depth interview. We share this in-depth interview with a person who will conduct a video interview. And finally, we organize this video production. In video production, you didn't see, but we also have some theatrical elements, theatrical scenes, where our heroes, they have to provide their ideas and their insights about situations they see on the screen during video production. And finally, we extract lemonades and lemons as quick video cases from these in-depth interviews. So our idea is to create a kind of universe where we consider time as an episodic, concrete episodes, moments, with lemon challenges, where fully functioning people share their insights in a very simple language, in-depth language, with our researchers. And our mission is to activate these nascent entrepreneurs. You remember in the very beginning of my presentation, I demonstrated slide from GES survey. And the problem is that universities, they have a lot of, let's say, latent entrepreneurs who are nascent among their executive students, among their postgraduate students, but they don't become active. So our mission is to activate this nascent audience, and this is very important for us. Yeah, so we are, as I said, we use artificial intelligence, and for us it is important that not only our team develops these video cases, but we invite other universities to share user-generated content, which you create jointly in frame of interview as a learning method. Because I believe that in-depth interview as a learning method is a very important method which is not used properly today. Our team, you can see, they have already 5 persons in our project. And this is feedback we had from Belfast Queen's University. And we share our videos for testing with different educators, getting feedback from them, which is not bad. people don't know us, but we see that in despite of this, we get positive feedback. Yeah, and for us, maybe my final words in my presentation, it is important to say that when universities create this strategy of entrepreneurial universities, they would like to extend their activities for other departments, for other faculties, besides, let's say, entrepreneurship centers, besides management faculty. This approach is quite important because we create very simple language when our researchers speak with successful entrepreneurs. They speak about life, everyday life. This is something which can understand everybody. Even children can understand it. And we actually organize events for colleges here in Israel and for schools as well, where children discuss jointly with their parents these challenging situations, how children should behave, what solution they create for this challenge, and what parents think about this challenge. How would they behave in this situation? And this creates this mutual learning, let's say, platform, which is very important because not only researchers and entrepreneurs speak the same language, but also parents and children start speaking the same language. And we call this language as a limonade language. So our program, I would like to invite you, if you are interested in our approach, to implement it in your activities. You are more than welcome. We have two options. You can be active learner to speak and to be active in our discussions. We also have observers who cannot speak, but they can ask just one question during the whole program. This is our partners we collaborate with. So we have advisory board for our project. And yes, this is very important for us to have this support, of course. And our plans, what we did this year, and now we work on chapter for Eudaimonic education tools, and we are prepare ourselves for conferences as well. Thank you very much, and sorry for my long speech. I hope it was interesting for you.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. Wait, I stop sharing. In the kind of culture of our previous conversation, I would stop taping that we have a very open and secure conversation. So I just want to thank you, Vladimir, and stop the taping.